By Kenneth Dickerman and Nico Theron, July 27 at 6 a.m. Email the author. Two men wrestle in Dakar, Senegal. Nico Theron. Men grapple with each other as they compete in Dakar, Senegal. Nico Theron. Nico Theron has been a photographer for 10 years. As a curious child, he was attracted to form and color, but it wasn't until he moved from France to the United States for college that he entertained the idea of studying photography. After exploring the medium for a while, Theron realized what he liked about it. It gave him an excuse to spend time with people who are different from him, and the photographs end up being a byproduct of honest moments that I'm lucky to have shared with my subjects. It is no surprise, then, that Theron would eventually find himself in Senegal, where he came face to face with wrestlers there. Before heading out to Dakar, Senegal, Theron did some research about Senegalese wrestling and became connected to a man named Le Boy who goes by Big Pato. Big Pato is a Senegalese wrestling champion who also happens to be a police officer. Theron says that Big Pato was with him throughout the project. Of Big Pato, Theron says, "He's an incredible athlete with a huge heart. He once told me, I get up in the morning to serve others. He was with me at every moment while I was there and really helped me carry out the project. I was so lucky to have spent time with him, and we still keep in touch." In the beginning, Theron was drawn to the Senegalese wrestlers purely for aesthetic reasons. But after delving into the subject and doing more research about the sport, he was drawn in by its mystical aspect as well. Theron told Insight that one of the most positive moments he experienced while working on the project was the moment that I realized how intimate and graceful the peak of the combat actually is. It's what shaped the way I captured the wrestlers. Theron says that wrestling in Senegal is so prevalent that you can see kids practicing the sport in the streets and on the country's beaches. Theron's images of the wrestlers paint an intimate, lyrical and poetic portrait of the men who take part in what is a national sport in Senegal. A wrestler lays on the sand in Dakar. Nico Theron. A wrestler flexes his muscles in Dakar, Senegal. Nico Theron. Sand covers a wrestler's clenched fist. Nico Theron. Wrestlers are entangled while practicing Senegal's national sport. Nico Theron. A wrestler in Dakar shows off his muscles. Nico Theron. An overhead view of men wrestling on the sand in Dakar. Nico Theron. A close-up of sand-covered men grappling with each other as they wrestle. Nico Theron. A portrait of two wrestlers in Dakar, Senegal. Nico Theron. A close-up of two wrestlers in Dakar. Nico Theron. A portrait of two wrestlers. Nico Theron. Sand coats the skin of a wrestler in Senegal. Nico Theron. A wrestler lies in the sand in Dakar. Nico Theron. Wrestlers stand together in Dakar. Nico Theron. Inside is the Washington Post's photography blog for visual narrative. This platform showcases compelling and diverse imagery from staff and freelance photographers, news agencies and archives. If you are interested in submitting a story to Insight, please complete this form. More on Insight. Thousands entered the iPhone Photography Awards contest. These are the winners. Inside a mostly faded culture on Norway's border with sweet and haunting images of life on the street. Lawrence River in Canada.